And welcome to the Independence. The sun is setting on another fantastic day, day 7. Probably the last day of our fishing, although we were talking about maybe making a couple of rockfish drops around the Baja coast tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon on our way home. We'll see how that plays out. It really doesn't matter because it has been a remarkable trip, a spectacular trip, and today no exception to it because we had really great fishing. We had an afternoon lull where we were all kind of looking at one another saying, man, is that it? And then we just went into this sundown bite and it was spectacular. Let me look back here. I know there's some guys with fish hanging still. We've come out of the ripper bite that we were in, and there's videos going up right now as we speak on YouTube. Should be up at 5:30. Over there on Facebook, it's up already. It's a little more extended look at what the action was like here today. We end up today with 110 bluefin, or pardon me, 110 yellowfin tuna, and I think Brian said 15 bluefin tuna. And a lot of those BFTs were sizable fish, you know, like that 50 to 70 pound grade, 80 pound grade. Absolute rippers, Jeff. It was a ripper bite. And Jeff Lingle is very familiar with this area. Jeff is our friend who runs the yacht out of San Diego, and he comes down to this area a lot and fishes down here and does really well. I think Scott Buchert was on a fish. I don't know if he still is. I see some guys. Well, look at Luis. Luis is dining on hors d'oeuvres right now. He's had such a great day. And I'll walk over here and see if there's anybody catching anything. Maybe Scott moved up toward the bow. Not sure about that. Oh, there's a little bit of action going on up there. The wind is definitely starting to pick up here on us. It's supposed to blow here this evening, starting about 7 o'clock. We've had, you know, perfect weather. I mean, it was a little windy and bumpy, but really nothing bad at all. And the yellowfin tuna were biting the heavy line. If you want to define heavy as 40 pound, that's what they were biting really well. Still wanted to have a smaller hook, like a 1/0 hook. And of course, a good hot bait always makes all the difference in the world. Thank you so much for all the kind words. All of you are taking the time to put comments up right now. And if I don't respond to you personally, let me just say in advance how deeply I appreciate all your support and the literally millions of views that we have had here. Let's go Z Custom Rods and Mad Dog Custom Rods, the only two custom rod guys we have with Friedman Adventures. We're so fortunate. The last time I looked down there, Anthony was bit. Anthony's been bit up on this trip, the entire trip. Did a great job, caught a lot of fish. I believe they were his first Wahoo. He had like 4 of those. There goes one of the guys who makes this boat so special. Billy. Thank you, Billy. Great job today.
Good finish, boys.
Nice finish. Billy's absolutely right. And a lot of you know him. He's such a great guy. He was on the tanks, calling out the boils, telling guys where to cast, jumping down off the tanks to gap fish. It was really spectacular. So once again, we saw a lot of that fish. Really, my pleasure on the stream. Really great to be with you all here, live from the Independence, several hundred miles down the Baja coast. So that 40 pound worked best of all. Now, when you started to see the bigger bluefin tuna, they were down beneath the yellowfin, down there at 120 feet, even deeper than that. And that's when you go to a sinker rig and you wanted to fish at least 60 pound. They were a little bit line shy, but they would bite the 60 pound pretty darn well. And with 60 pound, you had your hands full. It was still really an arduous battle with that bluefin tuna. So once again, Brian Pfeiffer came right there. I was going to put the camera on him, the captain of the Independence. He looked at me and turned around and ran away. I'm used to that, though. A lot of people do that. I have a guy saying my arms are hurting me, I think, from watching these videos. I feel like I've been casting. I heard Biter down there on deck. It looks like Adam is on a fish right now. So Adam's got a fish going, and you can see it's starting to get kind of dark out here. But man, we put the wood to him. Had a great day. There's Brian right there. Did a great job. He's hiding from the camera today. Love fishing with this guy. And don't forget, they've just put on a January trip, an 11-day trip. I think it is. Call the Independence office or go to www.independencesportfishing.com. We have an April 5-day trip on this boat with plenty of openings right now. That usually fills up like in March after the shows, but you could jump on there. Scotty is down there on deck. Somebody's asking where Scott Buchert is. I do not have him in my vision right now, thank God. But he's down there somewhere, goofing around. I saw him head up to the bow. He might be on a fish right now. I saw him up there going that way the last time I saw him. So we have that 5-day trip. And then don't forget, December the 13th is Fan Appreciation Day at 22nd Street Landing. We're going to be with you, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Now, don't forget to go back. You want to get a little more extended look at the action. I just went down on deck and just recorded, edited very little. I just wanted to give you a feel of what it was like here this afternoon in this ripper bite, and you'll get to see that. As I say, it's on Facebook right now, Instagram right now, and going up on YouTube. The upload was a little bit slow, but it should be up there in just a little bit. As far as our plans, somebody, I think it's, I can't read who it is, but I'll tell the dog, good job on the Wahoo. I can see that. I'm just looking down here for you all. Let's look together. Sean, are you on another one, Sean? Yeah. Yes, he's been all over it. Sean, you see him going by right there? 9 Wahoo on this trip. He caught 9 Wahoo. Extraordinarily gifted angler. Works hard at it and never gives up. And it's such a pleasure to have him and Danny Illustri. A lot of you Redondo guys, San Pedro guys know Danny. He's on here. Danny's in some of the video footage that I just put up for you to take a look at. So this weather is supposed to go to spit a little bit later tonight. We'll see how that works out. I'm sure we're going to turn it down swell for the dinner cruise and pull back on the throttles, and that way everybody can eat dinner with having a plate of mashed potatoes slop into your lap, and then we're going to start slugging it out and heading up into the weather, and we'll see what is going on. Sean, if I remember right on the Who, let me think about this. He was primarily fishing bait. He fished sardine. That's how he caught the vast majority of his Wahoo. And I'll have him correct me. I'll talk to him tonight at dinner and see if, but I do remember asking him fishing a wire leader and a bait. Some guys got bit on the Wahoo bumps, but super effective was bait with a small sinker, and that really was working really well. I saw Owen a second ago. Owen's out there, of course, working his tail off somewhere. I don't see him right now, but you know, a lot of people say, man, don't you miss fishing? To me, they ask me that question all the time. And of course, you know, I mean, I've been doing this my whole life. Of course I love to fish. I mean, come on. But as I look back at this particular trip, I got to tell you, I'm so stoked that I was able to capture 14-year-old Owen's first saltwater trip, his first yellowfin tuna. We've got that on video. You know, he's going to be showing that to his grandkids when I'm long gone from this world. We got, hey, Owen, there he is. Come here, buddy. You want to stand in here with me for a second? Yeah. Come over here. Stand right here. There he is. I got his first yellowfin tuna. I got his first Wahoo. And what else we got? Your first Dorado. Tell me about the trip. How has it been? Good. Yeah? Just good?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's been great, hasn't it? Yeah. Dude, it's been such a pleasure. Want to say anything to your dad and everybody out there, your friends? Go for it. Just tell them hi.
Hi.
All right, Owen, thank you so much. You know, we burn up too much bandwidth. Owen talks too much. I'm only kidding. It's rough. 14 years old. You know, being on YouTube Live. Yeah, you know, I know the pressure's on. Delightful young man, very courteous. And I got his first Dorado, his first Wahoo, and his first yellowfin tuna. And man, I mean, I could have caught my 956,000 yellowfin tuna on this trip, or I could have done that. And that just makes me stoked. I just saw a little notice come up here that the YouTube video footage that I just shot is up now, so you can see the sundown bite we just had here a moment ago. Yes, for sure. And yeah, Owen's dad was on here the other day. That might be him. I'm having a hard time seeing the names of the people. I see the comments, but Owen's dad was on here, and man, that's my gift to all of you. And it's a gift to every young man or young girl that wants to get into the outdoors. It could be fishing, it could be going for a walk, it could be surfing, it could be hiking, but the great outdoors is so important not only to your physical well-being, but to your mental health. And I hate to get off on that diatribe, but it is so true. And that is going to be the focus of our new nonprofit coming up at the first of the year. Getting kids, adults, everybody out to the outdoors. Man, you have no idea what it can do for your soul. And once again, not only good for you physically to get out and get some steps, catch some vitamin D, catch some yellowfin tuna, but also really, really good for you mental health wise. That is for sure. All right, what can I tell you? Successful day here on the water. Brian Pfeiffer, I think, is going to kick it in the butt, maybe start slugging it out uphill into this weather a little bit, and then turn her down swell for the dinner cruise. There he goes. He's running away from me. Guy, I love Brian, man. I sit up in the wheelhouse and pester him way too much.
Yeah, line them up. Start off the last two fish. We have a shark. Line them up.
All right, Brian's saying we have a shark, and we're going to kick it in the butt. What can I tell you, man? Is that the perfect way to say good evening to you all and remind you all to go over and check out that latest video? Now, Brian tonight may have something to say in the seminar. I don't even know if there is one. If there is, I'll come back, like 8 o'clock and put that up for you. But I think we're kind of wrapping it up here. We have a travel day tomorrow, but we do have about 4 hours or so if we want to fool around and do something. And, who knows what we'll find up the way tomorrow. We could find something. You're asking about Scott Bucher. Do you want me to go? There he is. Yep. He's pointing at the shark. Scott Bucher and the dog coming together on live YouTube. Here it is. The dog Scott Bucher. There it is, live. Bucher's fighting back. Here they go. I'm loving it. Yes, I thought the deckhands almost were going to intervene. It's this kind of adolescent, infantile behavior that I absolutely love. Have a great one, everybody. Take good care. From the Independence, a great Friedman Adventures trip. April 5-day trip. December 13th. Don't forget, we've got our Fan Appreciation Day at 22nd Street Landing. And the dog put on a clinic. Mad Dog Customs. Good job, Anthony.
What's up, y'alls?
All right, thanks, everybody. Have a great one. Take care. And Anthony and I hope to see you really, really soon.